Okay, it's been a hot second since I've filmed. I'm trying to do it the correct orientation now, which is turning my phone to the side, which feels so weird. And I also have to look to the side instead of up to be looking at the camera, which feels really weird as well. Oh Lord. I just woke up and had breakfast, which it's not even early. It's almost noon. I filmed my last video. I was excited about stuff, but a lot of stuff has changed since then, so it's been hard. But I want to come on here, and part of like what I want to do for social media is to talk about real life and to create a community. And I feel like the best way I can do that is by like talking about real life, talking about the ugly parts that like I don't exactly love, because everybody has the ugly parts that we don't talk about. And then it's actually nice because it's like, oh, they're like me, I'm not alone. So I am a person who has struggled with bipolar, I believe, too. I need to talk to my doctors about that because I actually don't know if it's one or two. My dogs are trying to look out the window right now. My little propagation station. So yeah, I have a psychiatrist appointment tomorrow. It's the medicine doctor. And then I have a psychology appointment the day after. So I have things to discuss, but this filming setup is so weird. Hold on, let me get to a better spot. Hold on. Okay. I am trying to get used to this filming setup. It's real weird for me, as I'm used to filming vertically, not horizontally, but we will see. The last time we filmed that way, it like had the weird black lines on the side, so I'm trying to figure it out. It's just kind of weird because instead of looking up, I think I have to look to the side to be looking at the camera, which is kind of odd, but we'll figure it out. So what I was saying is I didn't film as soon as I was planning to because I have bipolar and I fell into a depressive episode. And then I've been noticing like I feel a little bit less stable than I have been in the past few years. So I've reached out to some doctors and I'm working on adjusting my medication and also back into talk therapy. But since we didn't add a new medication to the mix because that can be a lot, but I did up my mood stabilizer. So with that, I think it kind of nosedived me a little bit further into the depressive episode than I have been in a while. Oh, it was really tough. But I had people that I was reaching out to and working through. My husband's amazing. My doctors and my friends and my parents are great. But yeah, it was tough. So I had to work through that. Health always comes first. It's a weird thing to talk about, but because, at least for me, I feel like if you talk about some of your mental health issues, people will use that against you potentially, or, this current case going on does not help. Or, there's a certain view of it in society, or you're seen as like less than, or you'll seem weird or whatever. But the thing is a lot of people struggle with their mental health in multiple different ways, and talking about it helps people to not feel so alone and to work against all of those negative stereotypes. So here I am. Anyway, that is a small part of my life. Well, it's a big part of my life. It's just a part though. I do have other stuff going on. Lots of ideas and things I want to do, but my priority right now is to kind of get to a place where I can be a bit more stable so that I have less high highs, less low lows, each of those episodes lasting a little bit less frequently so that I can spend more time enjoying life. That is my goal right now. I am slowly kind of getting back to, I think, a normal state. I may be having early manic symptoms. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my doctors about that. But regardless, I am out of my depressive episode, so that means I can do stuff. So I'm trying to get back into things. I noticed whenever I have the mental capacity to do so, it really helps me to limit some of my time on social media. So I have my app blockers back on today, which I always feel like a little drug addict too, because I know that I have an app blocker on, but I'll still open things like TikTok anyway. I don't have it on for the entire day, and I still do use social media. Obviously, I'm just filming right now, so I'm not interacting with anyone. I'm just blabbing at the camera, but trying to limit my time on social media does help. I still like to create, but I limit the time that I'm scrolling is the thing. So, especially like mindlessly scrolling, I don't think that's very good for your brain, and I try to keep a hand on that. I know whenever I'm struggling with my mental health, I need a distraction, and that really helps. But now that I'm starting to feel better, I want to minimize my scrolling time. So that's like one thing I'm doing right now. Another goal I have right now is to spend a little bit more time being mindful. I feel like sometimes when we are really just caught up in our heads, we forget to enjoy little things because everything feels crazy. But I want to just take a moment, be like mindful in any activity I'm doing. So like when I'm eating, I want to be eating, not doing like 12 million other things. When I am getting ready and brushing my hair, brushing my teeth, I want to do that mindfully. Notice the way that like things feel, the way things smell, you know, because I think everything can be really beautiful and can be kind of romanticized if you let yourself live in those moments. So I think with technology especially, we've gotten into such like a bad habit of multitasking everything. I will like be brushing my teeth and using the bathroom and all of the little things, eating, literally everything. I am watching or listening to something in the background, and that's like blah, I can't even hear my own thoughts anymore. So I need to minimize that. I want to get back to creating. I need to get back to cleaning my space. When you get depressed, it is hard to keep up with everything. So I just need to kind of do some refreshes, kind of get back into things. And hopefully I won't get thrown off as bad the next time things take a turn. Or, you know, it won't happen for a really long time. Those are my goals. But we'll see. I just wanted to check in and just kind of be like, yeah, I've been struggling a little, but you know, I'm still here. Yeah. So I have some stuff I'm pretty excited about, looking forward to. Me and my husband are, you know, still trying to have a baby, which adds, you know, another level of stress, but that's something we've been doing. And we have family visiting soon in September. I was watching goats for like the last 7 months, started with bottle feeding them and then just watching them. They've all gone on to live on the ranch that they're supposed to be on. They weren't supposed to be here, but they ended up here because they had to be bottle fed. Long story. But now it's just me and the dogs and my rats and the fish, and it's really quiet and peaceful for the most part here, which is really nice. We're in August right now, but we're getting into the turbo months, so it's gonna be like cooler weather slightly. I'm in Texas, so it's not that cold here, but we do get like a little bit colder. It gets to like 80s in the mornings and evenings, sometimes in the 70s. Probably in like October, November. And then by December, it starts to get, I would say, cooler. I feel like our December is like weather-wise fall for a lot of other places. And then January is really cold. February is pretty cold, and then it starts to warm up again in March. March is fun because that's my husband and I's anniversary. We're about to have been together for 14 years, and then married for 7, and that's pretty cool. But I really love the spring. It's my favorite holiday season. Not holiday, but season. I really love gardening and stuff, so I'm super excited about that. I have a garden bed now that's like a wooden planter block that's like in soil, so it's like open on the bottom. This last year when I started everything, I had to do it in like little cups, little containers, and I didn't have anywhere to put stuff, so everything got like stunned. I actually still have stuff over there, which is crazy because right now in Texas it's so hot. But yeah, so I'm gonna go check on that because I kind of stopped because I was like, everything's gonna die. It's getting to the really hot part. I haven't watered it in forever, and it's still thriving apparently. My husband went down there. I need to go down there and check on everything. Probably actually water it. I do have like some plants that I have like on the patio that's covered and they're still alive. I've got potatoes. So like I'll totally film some of that for you guys later. I think today is just gonna be a Blappy chat like catch up video, not me actually doing anything because I'm still getting used to this format, I think. Yeah. And doing long form videos. I want to work on having less filler words because I'm not used to talking for this extended amount of time on TikTok, which is where I've been filming mostly. But yeah, so I don't really know what else to say for right now. Just I was struggling. I'm getting help. It's an ongoing journey that never ends, but you know, 'tis life. I will see you guys again, hopefully sooner this time, and I will hopefully have something like fun to share with you then. But I just wanted to check in and say hi. I hope you guys are all well. Bad days happen, but you know, we just keep checking on, and I'm proud of you if no one else said it today. Bye.